I'm back for another video. This week I'm doing a get ready with me. I've been promising one of these videos for the longest time and it's probably my most requested video. I've literally on different occasions filmed this video about 3 times, but I just wanted to get it really good, so hopefully this time will be the good time. So what you're getting ready with me for is tonight I'm going to the cinema, so I'm gonna do, it's not gonna be too natural but it's not gonna be full on glam. But just before we start this week's notification, shout out guys to Millie Alv. Thank you so much Millie, your comment is so sweet and you follow me on all social medias and you're really active, so thank you so much. Without further ado, let's get ready. So I'm not going to tie up my hair because I hate my hair tied up and I don't want to get all like kinks in it, so just going to leave it down. So the first product I'm going to use is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Oh my god, I swear by this primer. I've only got the little one because I got it when I was in holiday in Sephora and I could only bring back like 100 mils or something. So I use about that much all over my face and it's such a good primer. I want my makeup to stay on all night, so this is gonna make it stay on. It's like blendable, if you know what I mean, and you don't have to use like loads and loads. Yeah, it's like blendable, but if you like let it sit for a minute, it gets really tacky and you can tell that it's gonna like make your makeup stick. Really good primer. I really want to get the full version actually. I'm just waiting for this to get a little bit more tacky so I can just make sure my foundation sticks. But I've actually missed makeup so much because on holiday obviously you wear makeup like most days but not in the daytime because you're on the beach and stuff. And while I've been going back to school, and for school I literally wear mascara and a little bit of stuff on my eyebrows, but that is like it. So for foundation I'm going in with the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. I'm the shade 3.0 and I actually really love this foundation. So that's how much I have on my hand, and I just take my Original Beauty blender and tap it in, and this is a very buildable foundation. You could go for like a really light coverage with this, or you could really build it up. So I just thought this was perfect because I could build it up to be like as thick as the Urban Decay one, or I could like only have a little bit of coverage. So tonight I'm going to see The Greatest Showman and it looks like a really good film from the trailer. Everyone, if you've seen it, comment down below your thoughts and I'll tell you what I think because I would have already seen it by the time this is going up. I really recommend this, but it is quite a hefty price. I think it's about $28.50. I think that's what I paid for it. It's definitely worth it if you really want a good foundation. So that is my foundation done. So the next product I'm going to use is concealer, and I use the Too Faced Born This Way, and oh my god, I could not live without this. I don't know how I lived without it before it. Obviously it is quite high end. I would call it high end for what I use, but if you find any dupes for this, please tell me, because if I run out I don't think I'll be able to afford to buy a new one. So I'm just going to go in with this, doing a little triangle under my eye. I actually use quite a lot of concealer because I hate dark circles, and I always do one eye at a time. I don't know why, I just like to. And the brush I'm using to blend it in, it's like this mermaid brush that I showed you in my Christmas video, and I'm absolutely obsessed with these brushes. They're so cute, and they're actually really useful brushes. Tapping in the concealer. I really like using a concealer brush rather than a actual beauty. Actually I do use a beauty blender just to like bounce in excess product light. I use this for foundation and this for concealer and baking all the time. Oh sorry, I forgot to say the shade. This is in the shade Very Fair because I am very pale, so. And I like to have like a bright concealer under my eye, and then I'll go down my nose on the tip, just a little bit on my forehead, not too much, and we blend. I'm not makeup artist, so I'm not actually professionally trained. I'm probably not even that good at makeup. This is just how I do mine. I mean, I'm 14. I'm not going to be like the best of makeup, so please don't hate on me about my makeup. I was really contemplating doing this video because I thought like I was going to get so much hate. I was going to feel so down and like not want to do my makeup like I did it. So I was really contemplating doing it, but it did get so many requests that I just thought, you know what, if so many people think my makeup does look nice, why am I concentrating on the people that doesn't think that it doesn't look nice? So that is concealer done. How big do they get? Like, I haven't used this for like 5 days because I've been at school and I don't use my beauty blender because I only do eyebrows and mascara, but like it was gone really small because I hadn't made it wet. They're just They're so good. Anyway, right, now powder. So I use two different powders. I use these two. Can you see that? I use the Too Faced Born This Way. It's a loose setting powder, and I use this to bake under my eyes, and I use for my whole face. This is the NYX HD finishing powder, and it's really, really good, and it makes your selfies look amazing. So I'm just gonna take a big fluffy mermaid brush, just sort of over my forehead, bit of stuff to, and then under my eyes. This is so good. All the products that are from Too Faced I got from Sephora, so I just use my orange beauty blender and go under my eyes. I mean, I don't bake for like 10 minutes. I don't bake for long. I bake for about like 2 minutes. But while I do like to bronze up my skin, because as you can see, I am a very pale girl at the moment, even though I've just come back from holiday. But I use a bronzer that I always swear by, is my Hoola Benefit. This is my favourite bronzer. I don't think I'll ever stop using this. If you find like a bronzer better than this, someone tell me, because this bronzer, nothing has ever beaten it. For this is quite, not really expensive, but it's not cheap. I think this is about £20, but I'm not 100% sure how expensive it is. It's actually on my bucket list. I need to finish a Hoola bronzer because I've never ever finished one before. Me and my friend, we're doing loads this year. We've never ever finished a Vaseline. I always do it in my ears as well. We've never ever finished a Vaseline pot, so we're doing Vaseline pot. Who can finish one? It's like a bucket list thing. I know, we're a bit weird, but oh well. Right, that is bronzer done. Now we can wipe off this powder. So I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush and get off. This is looking okay so far. Now we're going to move on to brows. For brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is my favourite brow product ever. I actually do really want to try the Benefit new brow pencil. I don't actually know. I've got my eyebrows tinted today, so they're like pretty dark already. I'm in the colour medium brown, and I just like to go, just to give me some more definition and to go in the sparse spot. I just sort of go through it, and it creates identical to hair stroke, and it's really nice. So, and we just brush it through. Do that on both eyebrows, and this product is so good because it comes with a spoolie as well. After I got my eyebrows done today, I went to Tesco's. My eyebrows were like bright red, and everyone was looking at me like, oh my god. Brush them out. Sometimes I use that spoolie, but I really like this brow spoolie from Real Techniques. And yes, it is meant to be bent. It does give you quite like a good precision on your face. It kind of sits all nicely on your face. So the next video I'm going to use is my Revolution blush palette. I've never ever used this, so this will be like a first impression sort of thing. And in my makeup collection video, everyone was like, oh my god, you've never used this. This is like such a good blush palette. So I'm just taking this brush. So I'm going to take this and that, or some colours, and sort of apply them to my cheek. I mean, I don't really like normally wear blush, so I don't really know if you're meant to go shimmery or matte. Oh, they're quite pigmented. And when I go for blushes, I don't really want them to be like too pigmented. Obviously, you don't want to look like a clown, so I use this colour mostly here. I don't think it made like masses of different. Definitely made me look a little bit more healthy, I think. Healthy, pinky glow. Right, now I'm moving on to eyes. So I'm sure it's no shock to anyone that I'm using my Morphe 350. This is a palette that I will never ever stop using. It is my favourite palette. Nothing has beat it yet. Do you know what I've never ever used from this palette? This green colour here. It just looks so interesting. I don't think I will ever have the confidence to wear like a green out. So I think I'm going to start off with this like sort of burnt colour. I'm going to do a similar look to one that I did in Spain. So I'm just taking this blending brush and blending this in. So I'm taking this colour here. If you have the same palette as me and you want to do this look, it's that colour there. And I'm just blending it. And I like really like blended, like smoked out eyes. So that's what I do like pretty much everything. Every time I do my eye, and I try to create a new eyelid too, because I wouldn't say my eyes are the most hooded, but they're like a little bit hooded, so I like to blend out the shadows to make them very visible. I watch too many makeup YouTubers that like have taught me so much. I do my mum's makeup, I do my 20-year-old sister's makeup and my 18-year-old sister's makeup all the time. So I'm just going to drag this under my eye because I really like this colour. I always use this colour. Oranges always go so nicely on my eyes. So now I'm going to move on like this blending brush. It's like a blending brush, but it's a little bit more like thinner. And I'm going to take this light. So this is the colour I first used. And I'm going to move on to this colour, which is like a little, like the same but slightly darker. And I'm just going to focus that in my outer V. And also in my outer V, I'm going to put this colour here. And it's more of like a brownie tone. But I'm going to use a different brush. And I'm going to use this really thin brush here. And I'm just going to use that just to sort of darken up right in the corner. We are blending out at the moment. As you can tell, I absolutely love smoking eyeshadow out. It's like my favourite thing. I'm gonna take this champagne colour right there. It is so gorgeous and really pigmented. I'm just taking this like flat brush and just gonna pat it on. Now I'm just going to do my inner corner. So for my inner corner, I'm going to use two colours, mix two colours. This sort of glimmer, you can't really see the glimmer in it, and that champagne colour, them two mixed together. I think I love doing my inner corner. Both eyes are now complete, obviously without mascara, but like this is the finished eyeshadow look. I think it's really cute, and I love wearing oranges on my eyes, so this is a fave look for me. So for mascara, I use two different mascaras. I use the Roller Lash and the Better Than Sex. This is by Benefit and this is by Too Faced. These are really amazing mascaras. They're really good. I use this to get like thickness. I love both mascaras. I don't think I could ever choose a favourite because they both just make my lashes look big. And I've got quite long lashes anyway for like an average person. Oh, right, let's zoom in. This is how I do my mascara. I just go like this and blink because mascara stressing me out because I think I'm going to get it like on my lid or something. Look at the difference already. That is just amazing. This is just with the Better Than Sex mascara, and still it obviously makes my lashes look so like big and voluptuous. I'm gonna go in with, and the woman in the shop actually told me when I bought this, these are my eyes when they're open, closed, and I think they look really cute. I've probably turned it into more of a glam than natural, but anyway, so now we're moving on to highlighter. One of my next favourite part. Eyes my favourite, then highlighter. So for highlighter, I don't like to use these fan brushes. So when I'm applying highlighter, I don't like to use these brushes. I really favour this one because it just gives you more of an intense glow, I think. I don't want to be too, like, make sure when you're like wetting your highlighter brush, you don't want to make it too wet because otherwise it makes your highlighter look really cakey and streaky. And no, that is not the last highlighter I use because I just love to glow. So next highlighter I go in with is my Revolution Ultra Glow palette because I like to ultra glow. I go in with this colour right here, and it's more of a bronzy, and actually it's quite the same colour. Look, if you look, that colour and this colour are very similar. That is highlighter done. But before I do lips, I just apply this Ted Baker London lip balm, which is actually really good. I am going to use this NYX lip pencil in the colour Whipped Caviar, and I got this in Spain because they actually have like a NYX shop, and it's actually really good. So I'm obsessed with like big lips, so I just make my lips a little bit bigger, and then I just colour in where my lips are. And then I get my MAC Velvet Teddy, which I literally have about 5 of these all around my house because I can never run out. This is so amazing. And if you see, like, I don't know what lip colours suit my skin, so look at my skin right now. What lip colours suit me and tell me. I really love MAC lipsticks, so on my lips I just get a little bit of highlighter on my finger and I just tap it in the middle here. So I just like to tap that in. I'm just going to take this Revolution little brush here and just go in with my Peach Goddess and give myself a little bit of a brow. that glow. But yeah, this is the finished look with my eyes. So this is my whole face. My whole face is pretty, I wouldn't say it's too glam, it's like a normal sort of face. It has quite glam eyes, it's like orangey eyes and a nude lip, which is my fave. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was a really fun one to film and I'd love to film more of these. So if you liked it, make sure you comment that down below. If you've got any tips and tricks for me or things that I'm doing wrong, please tell me, because I really love makeup. It's just a hobby for me and I really want to improve. Also, just before I end this video, make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat and Twitter. On my Instagram and Snapchat you'll see all different makeup looks and you can DM me and Snapchat me if you would like to see a recreation of that look. Also on Twitter you'll be first to see my upload because I always tweet it first. But that is the end of the video guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye!